Government gears up to end the current session of the Parliament amid lack of bills for discussion. Trend of lawmakers returning to their home districts after the Parliament session ends affects discussions on bills. Investments by government and private sector reduced despite the country's economy improving. Loans from banks also being invested in unproductive sectors. Thousands of people take to the streets to protest against sexual abuse of 2 girls by a school cleaner in Badlapur in the Indian state of Maharashtra. Protesters take control to Badlapur Railway for 10 hours. The International Cricket Council changes the venue of the Women's World Cup, shifts it to United Arab Emirates from Bangladesh, citing security concerns. Minister for Education Vidya Bhattarai has urged the Ministry of Home Affairs to make arrangement of security at the Tribhuvan University. Education Minister Bhattarai, through social media platform X and Facebook, demanded for security at the university, citing efforts were being made for the past few days to assault the officials of the university and that professors were being threatened. She said that efforts to assault the officials and threaten the professors through phone calls had made the entire university unsafe. The government has geared up to end the current session of the Parliament in the end of the month of August amid lack of bills for discussion at the Parliament. The government has planned on concluding the ongoing 4th session of the Parliament after endorsing the TRC bill and making the Parliament committees active and introducing sufficient bills in the 5th session of the Parliament. However, the trend of lawmakers returning to their home districts after the Parliament session ends has continued unabated, which has raised doubt on whether or not the parliamentary committee meetings will be held and will be effective. The federal parliament has been without bills for lawmakers to discuss. Due to this, the government has geared up to end the current session of the parliament. Majority of the bills have remained stranded at the parliamentary committees. The bill related to the House of Representatives has been at a 0 state, while there will be no other bills at the National Assembly after the Transitional Justice Bill gets endorsed. Due to this, the government has geared up to end the current session of the Parliament at the end of this month. Apart from the TRC bill, the Federal Civil Service, School Education and Corruption Alleviation, among other important bills, are in the phase of discussion at the parliamentary committees. The government has geared up to make these committees effective by ending the Parliament session, as they have complained of lack of time to hold discussions. Bills have piled up at various committees while others lack them. The ruling parties have made preparations to hold discussion with the Speaker and forward bills to other committees. The bills on the Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority, Corruption Alleviation, Construction Materials Management, and Federal Civil Service are under consideration at the State Affairs Committee. 4 important bills are under consideration at the Education Committee. Bills have also remained stranded at the Finance, Industry and Commerce and Labor and Consumers' Right Committees. However, it is uncertain that lawmakers will be actively involved in these committees after the Parliament session is ended, as lawmakers return to their home districts. Ruling parties have been making preparations to make the parliamentary committees effective. However, the nearing Dasai Tihar festivals are likely to affect the works of the committees. The trend of lawmakers being busy during parliament sessions and returning home immediately after it ends has left government proceedings and important bills of public interest stranded. In our Public Voice segment, we have asked people in several provinces what should be done to maintain loyalty and ethics in politics. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
जनताको समस्यालाई बुझेर इमानदारीताका साथ काम गर्न पर्यो।
निस्वार्थ भावनाले सेवा गर्न आको हो भने राजनीति सफल हुन्छ। त्यो निष्ठा नैतिकता त्यहाँ भेटिन्छ। नत्र भने किन स्वार्थ लिएर हामी आइयो भने निष्ठा नैतिकता हुँदैन।
आर्थिक रूपमा पनि स्वस्थ हुनु पर्यो, इमानदारीता हुनु पर्यो।
सामाजिक दायित्व पूरा गर्न पर्यो। इमानदारीता सबभन्दा ठुलो कुरा हो।
राजनीतिमा पनि इमानदारीता हुनुपर्छ, असल चरित्रले भरिपूर्ण हुनुपर्छ, त्यो भए मात्रै निष्ठा बन्छ।
जनता समक्ष गएर तिनीहरुको अलि गुनासोहरु चाहिँ बुझिदिनु पर्यो।
कहिलेकाहीँ महिनामा
एकचोटि आएर हेरिदिनु पर्यो के हो समस्या भनेर त्यो समस्या बुझ्ने मान्छे म प्राय नेताहरूमा देख्दिनँ।
जुन किसिमको आफ्नो शब्दावलीहरू प्रयोग गर्यो त्यो अनुरूप कार्य गरेन, त्यसले गर्दा पनि निराशा आएको हो।
कुनै कुरामा पनि चुहावट अथवा भ्रष्टाचार हुन पनि दिनु हुँदैन।
उनीहरूले गरेका बाचाहरूलाई पुरा गरिदिनु पर्यो, त्यति भए निष्ठा कायम हुन्छ।
इमानदारिता हुनु पर्यो।
कुनै स्वार्थ नभएको मान्छे र क्षमतावान मान्छेलाई राजनीतिमा हरेक पार्टीले ल्याउनु पर्ने देखिन्छ।
यदि हामीले नैतिकता मेन्टेन गर्ने हो भने सबैभन्दा पहिला हामी नेताहरू रोल मोडलको रूपमा प्रस्तुत हुनुपर्छ।
जनता सामु गरेका प्रतिबद्धताहरू पुरा गर्नुपर्छ।
The India visit by Minister for Foreign Affairs Arjun Rana has been taken by the southern neighbor with utmost priority, considering the issues tabled during discussions with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and her Indian counterpart S. Jaishankar.
Minister Rana, who is on a 5-day state visit, has extended invitation for a Nepal visit to the Indian Prime Minister and discussed on strengthening bilateral relations. During her meeting with her Indian counterpart, Jaishankar, issues like infrastructure, railway service, integrated checkpost, petroleum pipeline, and digital finance connectivity were discussed. This, however, was not the first time that agendas of energy, trade, connectivity, and infrastructure were raised during Nepal-India meetings, as experts say the effectiveness of our visit would only be realized through results.
कूटनीतिमा भएका कुराकानीहरूको प्रभाव मूल्याङ्कन गर्न केही समय हामीले पर्खिनुपर्ने नै हुन्छ। भारतको नेबरहुड पोलिसी नयाँ होइन र भारतसँग हामीले राख्ने विषयहरू पनि र भारतले दिने जवाफ पनि एकदमै नयाँ चाहिँ होइन। परिणाममा उल्लेखनीय ब्रेक थ्रु चाहिँ भएको छैन हैन। समस्याहरू यथावत छन्, तर अब समस्या समाधानका लागि लिनुपर्ने बाटो भनेको त फेरि निरन्तर संवाद उच्च स्तरमा हुने राजनीतिक समझदारी नै हुन्।
India boasts a neighbor-first policy. However, its relation with South Asian countries like Pakistan and Maldives has shared rocky history. Its relation with Bangladesh has also been trickier following recent protests that resulted in ouster of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. In this scenario, Minister Rana's visit has tried to send a positive message regarding India's relation with Nepal. Experts say Rana's visit has the potential to prove a milestone in addressing the long-standing border issue.
Bangladeshको घटना भयो त्यो वखतमा त्यसले गर्दाखेरि भारतले अलि बढी चिन्ताको विषय पनि बनाएको छ। आफ्नो आन्तरिक मूल्याङ्कन पनि उनीहरु गर्दैछन्। त्यो कन्टेक्स्टमा भन्नु न अब यो खास गरी दक्षिण एसियामा नेपालको जुन भौगोलिक परिस्थिति यो कूटनीतिक यो राजनीतिक हरेक दृष्टिकोणबाट नेपालको इम्पोर्टेन्स चाहिँ अझ मेरो विचारमा बढी उजागर भएको छ। त्यसकारण हामीले बुझ्नुपर्छ के भन्दाखेरि यो टाइममा अब नेपाल इम्पोर्टेन्ट इन्डिया भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ त्यो महसुस उनीहरुलाई भएको जस्तो लाग्छ।
दक्षिण एसियामा पछिल्लो समय विकसित केही घटनाक्रमहरुको पनि कहीं न कहीं प्रत्यक्ष परोक्ष प्रभाव होला, किनभने दक्षिण एसिया अलिकति एक खालको संक्रमणबाट गुजिरहेको अवस्था छ। 1.5 वर्ष अगाडि श्रीलङ्कामा एक ढंगको स्थिति थियो, बंगलादेशमा भर्खरै एउटा उथलपुथल भएको छ। त्यो कसरी ठिगरिन्छ भन्ने टुङ्गो छैन। मालदिप्समा पनि नयाँ सरकार बनेको, भारतसँगको सम्बन्ध रिसेटिङ भइरहेको अवस्था। यो सबै पृष्ठभूमि हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ भारतले नेपालसँगको सम्बन्धलाई अलिक बढी महत्त्व दिएको, खास गरी यो सरकारसँगको सम्बन्धलाई चाहिँ बढी महत्त्व दिएको संकेत बुझ्न सकिन्छ।
Considering the respect with which the southern neighbor welcomed Minister Rana, she has expressed confidence that the historic friendship between Nepal and India would further strengthen. In the meantime, there are questions regarding what effect the visit would have on Nepali Congress.
हाम्रो मित्र राष्ट्र भारतले र त्यहाँ भारत सरकारका प्रमुख कार्यकारी प्रमुख प्रधानमन्त्रीले त्यहाँ परराष्ट्र मन्त्रीले परराष्ट्र सचिवले र जुन विषय उठान गरियो र जुन विषयमा छलफल पनि रह्यो, जुन कुरा उदाहरण थियो विगतमा, त्यो कुरामा उहाँले अलिक सकारात्मक बाटोमा लिएर पनि जानुभएको छ। स्वाभाविक हो उहाँले सरकारमा राम्रो सञ्चालन गर्नुभयो, सरकारमा राम्रो भूमिका गर्नुभयो। यसले परराष्ट्र सम्बन्धमा थप इटा थप्न सफल भयो भने त पार्टीभित्रको उहाँको मूल्याङ्कन नहुने त कुरै हुँदैन।
Heavy rainfall has been witnessed in majority places of Dhangadi and Kailali districts for the past 6 hours. Settlements in the surrounding areas of the Chure region of the districts have been inundated due to incessant rainfall. Water has entered dozens of houses in the surrounding areas of Gauriganga and Bhajani. The water level in Mohana and its constituent rivers has crossed the danger mark. The Meteorological Forecasting Division has urged residents living near the river banks and low-lying regions to remain vigilant, citing possible risk of flooding. The dam constructed by India in the bordering region has inundated and destroyed over 400 hectares of paddy fields in Kapilbastu's Yashodhara and Mayadevi rural municipalities. Heavy rainfall last Saturday night swelled the river, flooding the fields. We have a report.
The dam that India built in Bajaha under Chihilia station in Siddharthanagar district has resulted in flooding of areas on Nepal. Paddy field in Bhavpur, Titirki, Purnihawa, Rajwapur and Ramawapur of Yashodhara rural municipality and Mayadevi rural municipalities, Tulsidihawa, Gaura, Gauri and Sano Sisahania have been submerged, with many turning into ponds.
रात में पानी गिरा है, बहुत ज़्यादा पानी भर चुके। अब मैं हमने इस परिवार का नंबर 1 बीघा 4 बीघा 1 बीघा 3 बीघा पानी बुरा है। अब बड़ा समस्या है, मजदूर मेहनत करा जाए, खावा जाइए, कैसे खावा जाइए।
This monsoon, locals of Tulsidihawa had been compelled to plant paddy for a second round after 50 hectares of land was flooded for the same reason. Farmers have been worried as the second round of plantation has also gone to waste. More than 350 farmers have been affected by the flooding.
बारिश भवा खेत बने सब डूब गए तो रोपाई कई कर बैठोनी सब डूब गया है अगर ऐसे पानी रह के चाय छाड़ू तो मन को कुछ पौधों गल जाएगी बजहा ताल है बंधा है वो बंधा के नाते गरीब नाते से पानी बंधा बढ़ा रहा था तो पानी हमारे यहाँ बह नहीं पाता है कासे रहा था।
The dam built by India is in the outlet, and as the gates remain closed, the side in Nepal gets flooded. The loss of paddy for many farmers means loss of livelihoods. Many of them depend on the field's produce to be able to run the household and pay for their children's school fees.
रोपाई करा गए तो बढ़िया बही के गली है फिर से रोपाई करा तो हरिया के बैठावा गए अब रात में आज फिर का अब जोन मेरा पिया बाढ़ खरदाई से करिए सब डूबा है एकदम से खाए पिए से हो जाए शिकायत है मेरे का है।
Daily movements have also been affected in Bhavpur, Ratnapur, Sisahania, Ganeshpur and Gaura Tulsidihawa road due to inundation.
बाँध छ इंडिया को यो बाँध खोले पनि एकदम राम्रो हुन्छ फेरि हामी बिउ लाएर यति लामो लामो से बैठा हो फेरि यस्तो बाढ आयो फेरि गल्छ।
A lake constructed in over 1,000 bighas of land towards north of Bajaha Dam is shared by both India and Nepal. India uses the water during winter for irrigation. However, during monsoon, the closed dam causes flooding in Nepal.
Welcome back. The country's productivity and scale of employment opportunities has struggled to go up due to lack of investment in productive sectors. Nepal's economy is of 5.7 trillion rupees. However, investments by government and private sectors have reduced. Despite a reduced interest rate, demands for loan remained low in the last fiscal year. The interest rate that stood at 12.3% in June 2023 was reduced to 9.93% a year later. However, loans increased by just 5.8% at 276 billion rupees. 5 years ago, the investments by private sector was 22.7%, which went down to 16.17% in the fiscal year 2022-23.
गत वर्षको थर्ड क्वार्टरमा राष्ट्र बैंकले ब्याज दर घटायो भनेको मतलब ब्याङ्क दरदेखि लिएर उसको चाहिँ जुन हाम्रो पोलिसी रेट घटायो र त्यसका कारणले मार्केटमा इन्ट्रेस्ट रेट पनि घटेर आयो तर त्यो त्यत्रो इन्ट्रेस्ट रेट घटेर आए पनि चाहिँ प्राइभेट सेक्टरले चाहिँ इन्भेस्टमेन्ट गर्न सकेन उसको इन्भेस्टमेन्ट प्रतिको कन्फिडेन्स भएन भोलि बिहान डुब्ने हो कि के गर्ने हो भन्ने शंकास्पदमा प्राइभेट सेक्टर रह्यो त्यसकारणले गर्दा ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमै लगभग 6 खरब जति चाहिँ त्यसै अनयुज पैसा चाहिँ त्यसभित्र रहिराखेको छ।
Apart from the private sector, government investments have also gone down due to low capital expenditure. This has fueled the exodus of youths. Majority investments of banking and financial institutions have also been in unproductive sector. Investments in the agriculture sector rose by just 0.9% last year. 2 juveniles of Sunsari have escaped from the Juvenile Correction Center in Biratnagar. They were being held at the Juvenile Center in Biratnagar Metropolis 3 as per the verdict of the court. Both of them had escaped from the Juvenile Center at around 3 p.m. yesterday. One of them had been convicted of murder and robbery, while the other was being held at the Juvenile Center on charge of rape. The head of the Juvenile Center, Milan Chauhan, said that one of them is from Koshi Rural Municipality 2 of Sunsari and the other from Bara Chetra Municipality 11. According to Chauhan, the juvenile, who is from Koshi 2, has been sentenced to 12 years and 6 months in jail on charge of murder and robbery on 14th of January 2022. Likewise, the court had ordered the juvenile from Bara Chetra to be held at the Juvenile Center on 12th of July on charge of rape for further investigation. Chauhan said that both of them had escaped by crossing the fence while activities were being held at the school of the Juvenile Center. Both of them used to study at Deep Jyoti Primary School, which is within the premises of the Juvenile Center. Entertainment activities are conducted at school every Tuesday. Spokesperson of Morang Police DSP Gyanendra Bahadur Basnet said that search for the 2 missing juveniles was underway. He said that both of them were not found until yesterday evening. The Juvenile Center had been unregulated due to overcrowding. The juveniles at the correction center have been facing difficulty in accommodation. According to Chauhan, the 50-capacity correction center had been holding 238 juveniles. There are 124 convicted individuals at the correction center who are above 18 years of age. It's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's the question. What should be done to raise loans to productive sectors? Your options are A, stabilize interest rate, B, encourage entrepreneurship, and C, policy improvement. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. It's time now for the international updates. Thousands of people have taken to the streets to protest against the sexual abuse of 2 girls, a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old, by a school cleaner in Badlapur in the western Indian state of Maharashtra. According to the Indian media, the protesters took control of the Badlapur railway station for about 10 hours because the police refused to register an FIR against the sexual abuse of the girls and kept the family members outside the police station for 12 hours. The state government has also suspended 3 policemen for refusing to register the FIR. The protesters also vandalized the school, and the internet service was shut down to prevent the situation from becoming more violent. After thousands of protesters blocked the railway for hours, the police charged them with batons. The demonstration turned violent after security forces used batons to disperse the crowd. In response, the protesters resumed the demonstration by pelting stones at the police. A central railway official asked the protesters to vacate the tracks and allow trains to run normally. The police managed to clear the railway track after using force. The victim's family is demanding justice for their daughter. Police said that the suspect has been arrested and the case will be processed in the court through fast track. The case and unrest in Maharashtra comes days after the rape and gruesome murder of a trainee doctor in Kolkata on 8th of August earlier this month. Junior doctors are still protesting against the Kolkata case, demanding justice and more security for women in hospitals. Mentioning that India and Malaysia are united in the fight against terrorism, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that mutual cooperation will be taken to the next level of a comprehensive strategic partnership. Prime Minister Modi said this in a joint press conference after meeting with Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim at Hyderabad House in New Delhi yesterday, who is on a 2-day visit to India. Relations between the two countries soured at the end of 2019 after the then Prime Minister of Malaysia, Mahathir Mohamad, commented against New Delhi that India had removed the autonomy of Kashmir, the only Muslim majority region. It is said that the main purpose of Ibrahim's visit to India is to restore strained relations. During the meeting, they said that they had extensive discussions on all areas of mutual cooperation. Prime Minister Modi said that India and Malaysia are completing a decade of extended strategic partnership and adding that mutual partnership has gained new momentum and energy in the past 2 years with the help of Prime Minister Ibrahim. Modi also said that Malaysia has invested up to $5 billion in India in recent years. Modi made it clear that there are still many opportunities and possibilities for both countries in terms of economic cooperation. Modi added that cooperation will be increased in areas that require new and modern technologies such as semiconductor, fintech, defense industry, AI, and quantum technology. Modi said that Malaysia is an important partner of India in the ASEAN and Indo-Pacific region. Malaysian Prime Minister Ibrahim has said that his country will revive relations with India in all fields. It is said that India is also trying to increase the acceptability of the rupee to reduce its heavy dependence on the dollar due to the sanctions imposed by the US on Russia. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.